Whoa, what happened? Here it was 40 degrees or whatever is where we just came from, and look at it now. Here we are at Parliament, and I don't know what the temperature is today.
Minus 20.
Minus 20, but
20.
it is cold. What a change from Sudan. Anyway, our job now is to come here to Parliament. We've just come back from Sudan, and we've been asked to give various briefings about what we saw there, especially as observers and up in the border regions. So that's why we're here. But we weren't quite prepared for the cold. But anyway, here we are. And it's been a bit of a different trip for me. The last few actually have been. I can only go for about a week a year when I go to Sudan because of my parliamentary schedule. But also, you know, I'm no longer executive director of CAS. And also I'm not on the board because once I became an MP, because we get CETA funding, it was right that I should step down. But it's left Jane to carry most of that load, and I sometimes feel bad I can't help her more with it, but that's the way it goes. But it was quite a trip, eh?
We had a great trip. 12 volunteers came along. There was a team of 12, and it was amazing. A historical time in terms of being there when people were actually voting. You know, and then the projects were ongoing in terms of the camps and the Books Heard and working on the high school and other things. So I mean, it was a great trip.
It was weird doing the observer stuff at the same time as we were trying to do the projects. So we were able to go through and see history being made, but at the same time we just progressively had to keep moving ahead with the projects we had.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and of course it was a really difficult time because with history being made, there were more and more returnees coming back from the north, so there's a bit of a crisis coming.
That's right, that's right. And that's part of what we have to do now. I mean, we're going to have to help the Canadian government and Canadians to realize this is a great opportunity now for South Sudan, but it's going to bring on something of a humanitarian crisis because of all the people coming back because of the success. So we just have to keep doing our work as CAS and trying to keep moving these things forward and letting other people know what we found. I did have a question though. What do you think the people of Sudan would think of this hat on me?
You know, I actually think they would like it. They themselves feel the cold a little bit differently than we do, but they would think it would be amazing.
Yeah, that's right. They call Jane Manabuk, which means mother of a book, and they call me Wunabuk, which means father of a book. But anyway, I think they'd have a great time watching my hat over my bald head. Anyway, Jane, you did a great job on this trip. Thank you very much for all that you've done, and now we just keep soldiering on year after year.
For sure. I mean, and we're here at the Parliament buildings.
Yep.
Behind us, so I mean it's great to be able to bring some of the things that we found back here to Canada as well.
Right, and for all those folks that support us over the years, thanks very much. And if the camera's shaking a bit, it's because we're frozen.
Cold.
Manidene kauma aunisu Ikera fa wafa Sukura barotu masera Au fe baroli nigeyena Manidene kima inisuro baro Ikera fa wafa nebife Sukura barotu masera Ife kumali negeyena